Hi YouTube, you won't be seeing my face in this video, so I've got to hold the camera the other way around. This is part 2 to that trying to refurbish the G3. Last video I was on about how I'd put the flash hider on and fix the barrel, all with the magic of tape. Well, this time I've gone into the painting now of the actual G36K. The stock was a bit hard because when I was sanding it, there was a lot of varnish on there, and you can see some of it was bubbled, so I had to wipe it off. Some of it still is bubbling. Shit, I'll have to fix that later. As you know, the only way to deal with bubbles is to let it dry, sand it off a little bit, and try again until the paint decides to stick. The rail system does look really nice. It's a nice nutmeg sandy colour with the green foliage on it. It looks pretty badass, and the stock will have the green on it, but because it hasn't, because I've had to keep on going over it with the bubbles, because bubbles been forming, that there and the handguard, which by the way looks super sexy. That is a nice looking handguard. That isn't dry, but that's on its way to being dry. I'm going to leave it overnight. That'll be dry probably tonight, and that'll be dry by tonight too. The stock will be painted probably tomorrow, when I'm going to leave it overnight to dry and come back tomorrow. The parts I'll be keeping on the gun, I've finally been explaining there what I'm going to do. I'm running this 350 round mag, which Brandon gave me. It came with a gun. I forgot what it's called now, but it does come with this like internal mag pull, which is pretty cool. It actually can't be taken off the gun, stick it in with other mags. And it is a tight fit in my M4, but it's bigger than my other mags, so it fits better in the G3. So that's until I get the G3 thing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be running a sniper tight bore barrel. That's, oh Jesus, how long is that? It's about the same length as my L96. See if it'll run through having the silencer on, going through the barrel and into the internal. With the silencer on like that and not internal through the handguard, that is a pretty long, I would say it's more like a DMR than an actual rifle. It'd be more like a long range rifle. Not for CQB, maybe for CQB if I take do that barrel there, and then like during game or in the safe zone take it off and use it in game. Rate of fire on this is a boss. The paint job is going to be a boss. Good for the parts I'm getting. I'm only doing this for make it like look gameable, because it's going to take me a long time to save what I need, money wise that is. Because the tight bore barrel itself is English money here, £40. The top rail I want with the integrated red dot is about £70, and the rest. And this is the most expensive. The rail system I want, which is the clip-on rail system, because for the bolt in there, like, you know, the normal one does, that will be £145. I know you obviously look at you saying, oh, but no, I've seen them for £40, I've seen them for £40, what are you buying that for, what are you buying that for? Well, I've looked everywhere for the £40 ones, and they're all out of stock, every last one. So, until I can find one that isn't out of stock, I'm left paying that much money. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, YouTube. Later. YouTube, same video. Just gonna say now that the stock was finally went brown a couple of hours after. Let's continue with the green foliage on it. The foregrip's still drying, and the top air rail is dry. From the last video, it has no back sight or no front sight. It has got a sling point there, but I do not trust that for my life, mostly because it's plastic. But I do trust that one, mostly because it's more like a stronger plastic. You can see the parts and everything that's going to be going here. The science will be going on it, everything will be going on it. More on this when it's done. I didn't paint the flash hider, that came how it came. I'm still thinking about if I should chop the end of the handguard off and run a silencer from the start, or run it from the outer barrel and have a really long sniper barrel through it. Just drop a comment if you think what I should do. I've had one comment of somebody, God knows what your name was, mate, but about asking what kind of battery do I use. I use the 116 milliamp, oh Jesus, racing battery. It's a 9.6 volt, small type, and for my M16 I run that, or a 1000, the really old rechargeable 7.2 volt 1002. That's my backup battery for my M16. I do have two of those 1600s. but when they're both run out in a game day, that big one is my backup. Yeah, so the G3 is coming along really nice. I'm loving it to pieces. It's now like my new TLC gun. I'm going to make this the best gun I've had. My M16 is locked over there in the cupboard and it's probably crying itself to sleep by now. Any other guns I'll be painting I will definitely post up. I know my 1911 needs a new paint job, but my M16 might be getting the same paint job as my G3, because right now it's just black. Anyway, YouTube, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.